And now introducing the defending undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
So it is the run back between Max Holloway. And Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. First meeting was a main event in 2015. It ended less than 2 minutes in. An unfortunate injury for Charles Oliveira. He has prioritized. Ortiz getting this one back. Now in a new weight class, it shall be done.
For so long, Charles Oliveira has thought about getting back to Max Holloway. And in his performances, you see a new guy. But Max Holloway has proven time and time again he is as good as anyone they lock him in the octagon with. Tonight he intends to do the same thing to Charlie Oliveira.
All right, so a quiet, pedestrian start to this fight, DC. Maybe too much respect on both sides. What do you see?
Too much respect, and you saw it in the build-up. They were hugging at the weigh-ins. It's almost like we're watching Friends. You guys are here to fight. Get going. Start to implement the game plan that you've worked on over the course of the last 8 weeks of the fight camp.
Hands higher! Vai, derruba, vai! Stay busy. You control this. Oh, you gotta hit him first. Calma, ataca ele primeiro. Come on, man. I need more punches. Let's go. Throw those punches.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Solta a mão. You gotta be first. You said. lá, bota ele no chão, let's go. Vamos lá, levanta a guarda, bora lá, keep those hands up. Keep your hands up, use your footwork now, it's okay, use your footwork. Let's go work, use your feint, put him down on the ground. Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let them go.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Let's go, don't wait. You gotta hit him first. Beat into the punch. Beat first.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Misses with the left hook.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Oh! He's got to start throwing now.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Holloway's uppercut is blocked.
Nice combination by the champ.
Under a minute to go.
Nice kick.
Oh, found the home for that left hand. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming this way.
Get that out of here.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Oliveira. 15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, that head kick was nasty. Oliveira's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, I'm no expert, but you can't work that patented ground and pound unless you get the fight to the canvas. He hasn't even attempted a takedown.
He has not even attempted a takedown. It is a far cry from what we have seen in his previous octagon appearances. Usually, he darts across the octagon and immediately starts to wrestle. Today, he is standing, he's striking. Maybe he wants to show off his newly developed striking skills.
27 total strikes have landed for Charles Oliveira. While the efficiency rate, DC, has started. Huge shot lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Holloway's bleeding from the mouth. He's out! Charles Oliveira, as many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
Holy.
Well, we have seen a lot of
The unmute microphone button was selected.
fighters expedition.
EA Sports UFC 5.
Martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm.
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance.
Sound, mic. 8 of 11. Power, profile. No, home. New notification. Video is paused. Broadcasting only mic audio. Sound, input device, adjust microphone level. Microphone state, adjust microphone level. Adjust microphone level. Speak into the microphone and adjust the level, so that the input volume is in the good range. Increase the level if the 50, 54%, 100, 100, 100, microphone level for USB microphone, USB 3, sound, microphone status when logged, input device, sound, adjust microphone status when starting voice chat or broadcast, don't change, item with a drop down menu, microphone, audio output device, switch HDMI, headphone, switch output device, switch output, audio out, 3D, volume, headphone, controller speaker, 88, 92%, adjustable slider, press cross to select the adjusted value.
Hello.
911 controller speaker 100%.
Testing.
Item with an adjustable slide. Headphones 0 controller speaker. Accessibility. Relate accessibility. Volume. Audio 3D audio TV audio output microphone. Tab. Press cross for setting. Control switches. Resume. EA Sports UFC 5.
And tonight, he looks to get another victory.
Oke, dan baru dah. Orang dah. Jadi kan baru. Order dan baru.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal, Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC.
This fight is yours. They got nothing on you. Let's do it.
Usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. piece of this UFC middleweight championship. He is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, a guy you tried to bring in to emulate John Jones back in the day.
Absolutely. You knew right away when you watched Israel fight that he has an ability to fight in so many different ways. If he's coming to play a part, he's going to play that part better than anyone else you can find.
Yeah.
It's because of the adaptability. It's his ability to change the way that he's fighting based on his opponent. In the Derek Brunson fight, he did a lot of knees because he knew Brunson was going to wrestle him. But in the fight against Kelvin Gastelum, it was a lot of punches and kicks because the wrestling threat was not so great. You got to have that if you hope to compete and stay atop your division for a long time.
The last style bender, Israel Adesanya. We are set for our main event of the evening. Now let's get you our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alex Pereira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed light heavyweight champion, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, well, you know Dana White doesn't trot out a lot of guarantees. He has guaranteed the fan base that this middleweight matchup between former kickboxers, now mixed martial artists, Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira is going to be bananas.
This is going to be bananas. The kickboxing fights were amazing. They were very competitive fights. Understand that Alex Pereira won both of those fights, but Izzy had his moments. But now Alex enters into Izzy's world, trying to do it once again. If he pulls this off, John, it will be a feat that not many could have seen coming, and we haven't seen many times in the octagon.
Right punch is good. The left also flush. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Right on the button. Well, every MMA fight begins on the feet, and that is music to the ears of Alex Pereira, who has found a home for that.
To finish Israel Adesanya, and also inside the octagon where he knocked out Sean Strickland. It is such a powerful...
That would appear to stun him. He's very close to the finish here. Gets back to his feet. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Hooked. Man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing three birds over the top of his head. You take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Herb Dean calls for the stand-up there. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Stop.
Well, you got to think it's only a matter of time. Yup, referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling, and it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
Well, this is a good sign. The doctor talking to the referee, and the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean, swelling can be superficial. He seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise,
Hello?
fans support the decision.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
We have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse.
Hello.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. With a huge
මයික ඩීටේල් එකක් තිබ්බනම් තාම අරු ආරෙදන බෑ ගහන්නේ ගොඩක් වෙලා වෙන්නේ කතා කරන්නේ කතා කරන්නේ
All right, here we go. Israel Adesanya, Alex Pereira. I don't have to tell much of this fan base, Daniel, that in kickboxing, Pereira has 2 head-to-head wins over Adesanya, one of them coming via left hook back in Sao Paulo in 2017. Adesanya doesn't want to hear any of that noise tonight.
He does not. And Pereira was able to knock him out in the second fight, but Adesanya had his moments. How does that all relate to fighting in 4-ounce gloves? This is the highest level of kickboxing that we have seen in the octagon, and to have this opportunity to watch it is truly, truly good for me and everyone else that are sitting in front of their television.
Edge of your seat action.
He's wobbling now. Now he's back up.
Oh, big left hook there.
අරගෙන ගේන රම්බෙලා තියෙන්නේ
Oh, you heard him again, bro.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long?
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Head kick is blocked. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Back to the feet now. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, it's not due to a...
Another one!
ඊගෙන් එන්න.
His nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings.
ඉවරට සෙට්ට පෝච්චුයා. ඊගෙන් එන්නවට කවුද? අරින් එන්න. දන්නේ. මොනෝදයක් ඇහෙන්නවත්. තාත්තා නැද්ද? නෑ. මේකෙත් නෑ තාත්තා.
Nicely done to finish the fight.
ඒ තාත්තා නැත්නම් තාත්තා තියෙන්නේ. තාත්තා තියෙන්නේ නුඹ මාරට ඇල්ල.
ජව වැඩි කරානේ ඉස්සර තමයි. ඉස්සල උන්නේ. යාරකින් අඩු කරා. හරියන්නේ නැහැ මූ හරියන්නේ පෙරේරා හරියන්නේ.
ගල්ල දහම.
ඕක
මයික් එක පොඩ.
ආයේ මයික් එක දින එක ගත්තා.
ඒක කවුද ගන්න නැක්ස් ගන්න.
උනා බලන්නේ.
මම බලන් ඉතියද නෑ මැසේජ් එකක් දාන්න නෑනේ කමෙන්ට් එකක් ඔය බලන්න නැති. කොහොට ඉතිසගොනේ.
ආවන්න views ටික හරියද නෑ watch time ටික. watch time ටික හරියද නෑ.
All right, here we go. Two of the best light heavyweights in the world. They are John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson. And for Johnny Bones, his coaches say we haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg as far as what he does in training. Your thoughts on Jones in this matchup tonight?
Jones has to go out there and approach the fight in the same way that he did in the second fight. Use his wrestling to get Gustafsson down. He just really moved around Gustafsson on the ground so easily to find a finish. He needs to continue down that path if he wants to get his hand raised again.
Keep pushing forward. Let's go.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now. Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Oh, that's a nice combination and not just a two-piece either.
He needs to start looking to finish now.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Jones is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Back to the jab now. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense.
He can't even stand. Nice shot there by the champ.
මට යමු වෙන ස්ලෝ වෙලා වගේ.
Just misses with the straight left hand. Just over 3 minutes to go. Strike lands cleanly there. Wow, what a head kick. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's past him trying to find that shot again.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as he can. Nice kick there. Oh, what a job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He
Madam
did
Parana.
not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh, right hand.
Jones's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out in space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
Much of the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to to make you get damage. Something good later.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard.
Another. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there. He is hurting for certain. Jones is really bleeding badly from his lip here. A few more strikes of... Oh! That will do it!
One down.
My goodness.
What do you mean, Dom? Me match? Knockout agad? Wadino, danig yun, tagga. Vitamin na, guys, gratis. Stand. I'm bang ya, dali.
Stand by tama gahan mo le. Isalla gagar mein baat vinega.
And now our tail of the tape for this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here he is, the superstar personified, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett, and now we'll see how he chooses to approach the early portions of this round. He wants more credit for his skills, right? He understands that he has a little bit of a larger-than-life personality, the Barstool Sports deal and everything else. But Paddy Pimblett can fight. He's a willing grappler. He's an electric striker and has the highlight reel to prove it. And tonight he feels like everything is going to be at his disposal in what he believes is a stylistically favorable matchup. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ. Straight right hand, no good. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are showing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day.
Heavy body kick lands.
Another shot there. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know, we still haven't found out Overeem's head.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water. Now his opponent's back on.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
90 seconds and counting here in our opening round. Holloway's bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Strong inside leg kick.
Real nice body plan.
Punch got blocked there. Shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, well placed with the uppercut there. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so that round is in the books. Holloway's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip. All right, so there's the end of the round.
New notification for the house. Not for some of the
All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground earlier in the fight. But as we go on, it's starting to become very clear that that is not the game plan tonight.
Pimblett swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Overhand punch to the head.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Holloway's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on it.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the... And back to his feet. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. 45 seconds remain in the round.
These are bad. Oh, nice kick.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, he's able to get back.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
That is it. Holy smokes. What an absolute freak of a knockout here tonight. That's a 3-check knockout, right? Show money, win money, bonus money.
Absolutely, J.A. There's nothing more exciting than a knockout in sports. You don't see it anywhere but mixed martial arts. This young man will celebrate this deep into the night
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, thank the heavens the UFC was able to put this fight back together, because Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira fought in a main event in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, back in 2015. There was an injury to Drew Bronx early. It feels like we got some unfinished business, Tom.
Yeah, and also guys at a different weight class. Charles Oliveira was not a featherweight. He's a completely different guy at 155 pounds, and it showed in him becoming the champion. But the Blessed Express is back up at lightweight, trying to make an impact on a new division.
Clipped him with the right hand there.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
That's good defense to block that punch. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Fast pace here in the early going. Nice job striking here by Charles "Drew Bronx" Oliveira. Outstanding UFC resume, and the striking is really starting to catch up with the grappling. Scary proposition really for any man in multiple divisions. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Big punch lands. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, punches and bunches all to the head. Beautiful combination.
Great block there.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. Holloway's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. And he blocks the shot there.
Do not back up. Let's go forward now.
Nice kick landed there by Holloway. 90 seconds to go in our opening round. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time.
Huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands. Both of them are landing massive shots. I mean, geez Louise.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
On to next. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on him. All right, so Jairzinho.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand.
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish. Back to his feet.
Oh, nice right hand.
That'll do it. Holy smokes. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is... All right, so it is the run back between Max Holloway and Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. First meeting was a main event in 2015. It ended less than 2 minutes in. An unfortunate injury for Charles Oliveira. He has prioritized getting this one back. Now in a new weight class at Shelby Cup.
For so long, Charles Oliveira has thought about getting back to Max Holloway. And in his performances, you see a new guy. But Max Holloway has proven time and time again he is as good as anyone they lock him in the octagon with. Tonight he intends to do the same thing to Charlie Oliver.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Lands a nice straight. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Well, no denying that he blocked him, but couldn't.
He's in trouble.
Back to his feet. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Oh, he blocked that punch.
Oliveira's bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Oliveira. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Lands a big right hand there. Oh, great block there.
Oh, big elbow.
Ooh, Superman punch lands. 5 minutes in the books. All right, good news is the round. All right, so there's the horns.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. And he switches to southpaw. Well, block that punch.
Came on inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Well-played shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oliveira has to be careful. Oh, my goodness.
So you got to question the fight IQ at some point. He's got an outstanding offensive takedown game. His ground and pound strikes are vicious, yet hasn't done any of that.
He's listened to the stories, John. He's listened to the stories. He's allowed for this guy to be bigger and badder than he truly is. He's allowed for this man to become such a specimen, such a problem, that he is ignoring his greatest skill. Nice jab in there by Holloway.
Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight. Could there be any better representation of Hawaiian MMA than Max Blessed here? Huge block there. Well, at this point, he's really got to think about mixing some things up a little bit more and working that body. He's had a lot of success up top, working the head, but at some point, change your level, work that midsection. Oh, look at this. He is legitimately taunting his opponent.
He's feeling real good tonight.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the feeling out process. He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, nice hook by Oliveira. Well, you don't want to be too hard on this fighter, but his takedowns are outstanding. His submission skills are top-notch.
Oh, he hurt him again.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Right now.
10 minutes in the can. All right, big moment in that round. Of course, the strike that caused the cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra. And right now, I am...
Oh, what a shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
He's trying to keep him a poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad. Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, the body work starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going. That is going to do it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized.